Hey guys, I'm Shayla and welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I want to talk about the things that I am taking backstage with me. So I am actually one day out from my competition. It's tomorrow, so exciting. You all might see this video after my show day video. I don't know if I'm going to post it before or after, but I am one day out. That's why I'm so tanned, well, a little bit even more tanned. I got my first coat of spray tan, then I'm getting my second coat in the morning. But I started thinking, and I remember when I first competed, I did not know what to take backstage with me. So I want to share with you all what I am taking backstage in hopes that it helps someone. I have two different bags. I have my tote here. I got it from Buff Bunny collection. I'll link it down below just if you all like it. And then I have my Corkcicle Lunch Box. And I'm gonna show you what's inside of both. And these are the things that I'm gonna take backstage. And honestly, this bag is only this big because there's a blanket at the bottom. So I'm gonna start with what is in my tote. So first off, I have this cosmetic bag, and I just got it from, I think, like a TJ Maxx or Marshalls, and it just says Organized Chaos. And I put a lot of just random things in here, from like chapstick, I have cuticle oil, have a little bit of lotion, but you're not supposed to put that on. You don't want to mess up your spray tan. I have some lip gloss. I just have a lot of random things in here. I'm not a big makeup person. I don't know how to do makeup. I wish I did. Otherwise, I would have a bunch of like things in here to touch up my makeup. So if you are more familiar with makeup, definitely bring that stuff with you, because while you're backstage, you might need to touch up your makeup. So that's what goes in here. So speaking of like touching up makeup, you are going to need some type of mirror. I had this little mini mirror. I didn't even know I had it. I was packing my bag and I found it in my room and I was like, oh, perfect. So I threw this in my tote, and you're gonna need this because last year I forgot it and I had to use my phone, which, I mean, it works, but if you have an actual mirror, then that is so much better. So don't forget that. So it can get a little chilly backstage. So I have socks. I have just these like really soft plush socks that I think I got from Marshalls. It's like my go-to store. So in the fall time, they sell a lot of these in different colors. These are just like tan and cream socks. So I'll be wearing these backstage because you'll be sitting backstage for a little while, unless you go first. So wellness goes in the middle at the NPC level. I don't know if it's different at the pro level, but when I was looking at the order of events, wellness is right there in the middle. So I'm literally gonna be sitting on the ground for a little while. So I wanna make sure that I'm nice and warm. After I checked in, they gave me some vouchers, and one is a goodie bag voucher, and then one is a t-shirt voucher. So I just have both of those with me. So I get a free t-shirt and I get a free goodie bag. And I like the goodie bags because they have a bunch of like free supplements and stuff in there that you can try out. So maybe it's something you've always been wanting to try out. It might end up in your goodie bag, you just never know. And I'm doing the Kentucky Muscle Championships. And so whenever you're a competitor, they give you this little name tag. So make sure you don't forget your name tag, because you'll need that. And you'll just wear this into the venue so that way you can get backstage. So while you're backstage, right before you're about to go on, you will need something to help you get a nice little pump in. I would recommend a tube band. So it has like the tube part down here that has a nice amount of resistance. You don't need anything too strong, just enough, something light, medium. I wouldn't say anything too heavy. And then it has handles on it, so that way I can do like lateral raises, front raises. I can give my shoulders a nice little pump if I want to. And that way when I go on stage, I have that perfect shape and my muscles are nice and full. Of course, that comes like with your diet, but this helps too. So make sure you have some type of resistance bands. I've even seen people use like the mini resistance band, and then they'll just kind of pull it, but you just need something to give you a little pump in your shoulders or even your glutes as well. So I opted for this. I think I got this from Marshalls too. And then of course I have my wallet. You're gonna need your money, your ID, your driver's license, all that good stuff. Make sure you bring all of that with you. So I have that in there. And then I also have some sandals. I've never worn these a day in my life. They've literally just been in my closet. So I was like, you know what? I can pull them out for show day. They look a little jazzy, And you can honestly wear any sandals that you want. You'll most likely have those sandals on your feet. They won't be in your bag, but your heels will be in your bag. But you want to make sure you have some sandals with you, unless you want to walk in your heels all day. I don't. Having these sandals are going to be extremely important, so that way once you get off stage, and if you're going from prejudging, taking a break, you can put your sandals on, and then for finals, put your heels back on. Your sandals are going to come in handy. I have a charger. I did not mean to put this in there. I meant to put a charging pack in. Okay, I meant to put my battery pack in my bag, not my actual charger. So scratch this. And if you have a battery pack, so if you have like a newer iPhone, you have like that MagSafe battery that sticks on the back of your phone, I would bring that. Or if you have one of those portable battery packs that plugs into your phone, I would suggest that, especially if you're trying to get content as well. So like for me, I'm trying to get as much content for you all. So my phone, the battery dies a little bit faster than what it normally would, but it has really good battery life. Like I can go through all day, but towards the end of the day, I'm like pushing it. And I have a 14 Pro Max, so it lasts a nice amount of time, but I've just been on it so much, and I just want to make sure it does not die on me. So a battery pack is definitely going to come in handy, but bring this with you. But this would be for like the hotel room. Have some chewing gum. Throughout the day, I can't drink water. I can only have like sips of coconut water and sips of water, and that is it. And the only time I can have my water is with my meals. My coach is like very, very small sips. So because my mouth is so dry, at the very end, before I walk out, I'm like talking to all my friends and family, I'm like chewing gum, just to kind of freshen up my breath, because I feel like I haven't had anything to go in and really just flush everything out. But I do brush my teeth in between prejudging and finals, so that helps. But I always bring chewing gum too, just to be on the safe side. All right, and the next two things, I have a face mask. I don't know if I'll actually need this, but I brought it with me just in case. So I just have this black face mask just in case I need it. And then I also have my AirPod Pros, so that way I can listen to music while I'm backstage if I choose to. I know one person that's competing, so most likely I'll be talking to her, but if it gets to a point where it's really quiet, we're not really talking, then I'm definitely gonna pop these in and listen to a few songs just to kind of help calm me down. I love music. I love listening to like R&B while I'm backstage. It just kind of gets the nerves out of me, because I get nervous right before I get on stage. So like right now, I am good. I'll be fine in the beginning of the day, and then right when they're like, all right, ladies line up, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like freaking out. So the music helps just to kind of keep me calm. The last thing I have is this blanket. It has a lot of lint on it, I'm not gonna lie, so sorry if it looks a little dingy, but this nice black plush blanket. So when you're backstage, 9 times out of 10, you are going to be sitting on the floor. So having a blanket, a pillow, something that can give your butt a little bit more cushion will be beneficial. So I'm gonna bring this blanket, and I get cold easily, so I'm definitely taking this with me to keep me nice and warm. All right, let's jump into food. In the morning, I'm gonna wake up and eat my normal breakfast. So I'm gonna eat some oatmeal, egg whites, and almond butter. And then after that, I'm gonna eat 2 these apple cinnamon rice cakes, and I am going to put almond butter on it. And this has no sugar and no salt added to it. It's just a creamy version. So I'll eat 2 of these. I also believe I have to eat half of this banana. So my coach wants me to eat half of the banana early in the day, and then half of the banana later in the day. I also have some sunflower seeds, because with one of my meals, I have to eat some fats, and this is gonna be the fat for it. And twice on show day, I think I have to drink 4 ounces of coconut water and add some salt to it as well, some sea salt. And that's just gonna prevent me from cramping up. So my meals are not in my lunchbox, and that's just because I'm gonna eat those in my room. I'm gonna eat my breakfast super early, and then in the middle between prejudging and finals, I'm gonna eat my next meal. So I don't really need to take my meals with me. I just have to take the smaller things I have to eat in between, which are rice cakes, bananas, sunflower seeds, things like that. And then I'm actually taking one of these backstage, not all of them. So I want to show you all, ooh, I cannot talk. I want to show you all of these because these are one of my favorite, well, two of my favorite chocolate bars, and I'll tell you why in just a second. But I think when I go backstage, I am going to take the salted almond one with me because I get to eat a small piece of it. Well, I think I get to eat like 3 little rectangles of this. So I can't eat the whole thing, but I get to eat a little bit of it, and I'm super excited about that. And it just keeps my energy levels up. That's it. So when it comes to candy bars, I really don't like candy bars anymore. I think they have a weird chemical taste to them now, or maybe they've always had that taste, but my taste buds are so much stronger. They're different now, and I just cannot eat regular candy bars as much. I can do Hershey's, and I can do, what is it? Reese Cups. And that's pretty much it. I had a Kit Kat a while back, and it was disgusting. I had a Twix a while back, and it was disgusting. So I really can't do candy bars, but I love chocolate. So I had to find some chocolate that did not taste like there was a bunch of chemicals in it, and I had to find chocolate that was still good as well, because you know, all the extra stuff they add into chocolate, sometimes it makes it taste better, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does. So I was like, I don't know, but these are 2 different brands, Get Back to Human and Lilly's. And I like both of these because they are definitely a healthier version if you have a sweet tooth. If you love chocolate, these 2 are amazing. Like if I make some waffles and I want to put like chocolate chips in it, they actually make like the chocolate chips in the Lilly's brand, and I can just add those in there. Or if I want to make like chocolate covered strawberries or chocolate covered bananas, I use this here. I would say if you are a person that has like a major sweet tooth and you absolutely love eating things that are sweet, and you want to go with this because it's sweetened with stevia. So there's no added sugar. Literally there is less than 1 gram of sugar. And it's because they use stevia, and stevia doesn't have any calories. It's a sugar substitute. So it still has a nice sweet taste to it without all the extra calories. And then the Get Back to Human is for my people who want something sweet, but maybe something a little bit more subtle. My favorite is the almond butter. And the reason I like this one so much is because it has like quinoa in it. And the quinoa is like kind of crunchy, so it gives it some texture. I am a texture person. I love crunchy food. So eating this is just so good. It's so amazing. And then the hazelnut butter, it's good. It's not bad. It's not my favorite, but it's not bad. I would definitely buy it again. But if they have this, I'm getting this first. And if they don't have this, then I would get this. But I wanted to try it because they have, I think I saw 6 different flavors. They might have more, but I saw about 6 different flavors. You're not gonna feel guilty after eating these. I feel like if I eat a Snicker, I'm gonna be like, oh crap, I shouldn't have done that. But if I eat this, I might eat the whole bar. This is the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave them down below and I will answer them. The only thing that I forgot to mention was, well, 2 things I forgot to mention. One was solo cups, because some people do use the restroom in solo cups. I don't, because I feel like they make more of a mess than anything. And some people will cut holes in the bottom of the cup and just allow it to go through. Again, I don't do that. I just squat really low and pray for the best. And then I also forgot hand sanitizer. So I'm definitely gonna have to go to the store and pick some of that up as well. And down below, I am gonna leave the link to a checklist that I found. It was on muscledazzle.com, and basically they laid out everything that you need before show day as well as on your show day, and it was super helpful for me. So I'm going to leave that link down below. But all of these things are things that I wish I would have, well, some of these are things I wish I would have taken with me to my last show. I wish I would have brought my mirror. I wish I would have had a blanket, socks, because I was so cold and I wanted to touch up my makeup, or just honestly make sure my makeup looked good, and I couldn't do that because I didn't have a mirror. I only had my phone. If y'all have any questions, let me know. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you on my next video. Bye.